going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got early reveals for part 3 of the most feared promo, the final part to this promo. We're going to go over all of the 87s, 90, and 92 overalls, including an LTD. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to get free players, how to make coins, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So they did give us a bunch of updates on the state of MUT and things that are going on with like make rights and granted content. I don't want to spend too much time because nothing has changed from yesterday. So when we talk about the 88 overall Gridiron Guardians, they're still being planned to be issued out at some point this week. Doesn't sound like it's going to happen today. Make rights and an overall fix for daily objectives not counting. No new news from yesterday if you guys missed it. Really quickly, they're working on a fix for daily objectives. They hope and plan to give out make rights, give everybody their lost XP that they haven't been able to earn from not being able to, not do the dailies, but the overall total number of dailies is not tracking correctly. The 10K coins that you were supposed to get at level 30, a lot of you keep thinking that's a make right for all of the EA mess ups. That's not accurate. It went out last night. You probably got 1,000 coins when you hit level 30. You were supposed to get 10K. That make right went out last night. Let's get into the most feared reveals for tomorrow. Again, this content is probably going to drop about 10:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow on Thursday. We'll start with the 87s. We finally got a right guard, but it's an 87 overall. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed that there's just an extremely lack of good right guards in the game right now, and the very good ones are also very expensive. I was really hoping to see that we would get one, a 90 or 92 overall from this promo drop, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But we do have Elijah Vera Tucker for the Jets, 88 strength, 85 pass block, 87 run block, 85 awareness. Avante Maddox, Eagles legend, with an 89 speed cornerback item, 87 zone, 85 man coverage. Good for theme teams, not really like a starting caliber cornerback for, a goon squad in MUT right now. The third 87 is going to be T. Higgins, so Tyler Boyd got a card earlier this week, Jamar Chase last week, and now T. Higgins, the trio of Bengals wide receivers. 85 speed, 87 short route running, 85 mid route running, and 81 deep route running. Gregory Rousseau, I think I butchered his name, my bad if so. Left end for the Buffalo Bills, 78 speed, 87 block shed, 86 power move, and only 74 finesse move. We have Bobby Okereke, I definitely probably messed that one up. Middle linebacker with 86 speed, 75 zone, and 85 hit power. Reggie Gilliam. This one's actually not bad because this is like a really good budget option for a fullback if you still need one. 84 speed, 84 run block, 84 lead block. Not exciting, but definitely necessary. And the final 87 is going to be Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo, 79 speed. His short throw is 87, mid 85, deep throw 85, and throw power 87. Doesn't look very good. On to the 90. So let's go over the cards first, and then I want to talk about, getting one of these for free and if these new cards will be updated in the fantasy pack. Here is Tyler Lockett, 90 speed, 87 deep route running, 87 mid, 90 short with 90 catch and 90 catch in traffic. Pretty good card, but he's short, so he's not going to really separate himself from the taller receivers out there, and with only 90 speed, I mean, there's another kind of ding to him. If he was like a 92 speed, like a Dante Hall, then this card would be much, much better, but the lack of height and speed, not the 90 speed slow, but it's just not fast enough for a shorter wide receiver. Of course, Seahawks theme teamers are going to be happy with this card, of course, and that goes with most cards. If it's on your theme team, you're going to like it. Marshawn Lattimore. So we do get another cornerback here, and I'm going to talk about also the position disparity amongst these 90 overalls. Not mad at this Lattimore card at all. Looks pretty similar to Jeff Okudah, honestly. 90 speed, 88 zone, 90 man. I think Okudah might be a little bit better. He also has 88 press. Then we have left tackle Andrew Thomas, and no disrespect to Andrew Thomas, he probably deserves an upgrade, but this is where we could have used a right guard in the game, or even a right tackle. Not another left tackle. So he gives you 90 strength, 90 awareness, 90 run block, 89 pass block, it's a good looking card. Again, I don't want you to get lost in the fact that, like, I'm not saying these cards are bad. They're just not needed, or at least not from this promo. Leonard Fournette, we could have used a halfback with the 90 overalls from this promo. We haven't seen too many of those. 88 speed is a little bit too slow, though. 90 break tackle, 91 trucking, 66 catch. He just doesn't give you a ton of value. I'm sure he doesn't have great spin move, possibly solid juke move. Deion Jones, a Mutt favorite for sure, but another middle linebacker, 90 speed, 88 zone, 85 hit power, 72 block shed, 85 tackle. Here's the thing, and I tweeted this out. I want to post the tweet here on the video as well. If you take a look at the positions, and I need to be clear here, this is only the 90 overall cards. For most feared, we got 3 middle linebackers. So Deion Jones is going to be one of them. CJ Mosley was the other, and Roquan Smith. 3 middle linebackers, but 0 outside linebackers as far as the 90s go from this promo. So, like, that's just, there's not a good position disparity or distribution there at all. Then we have 2 left tackles. So we got the Andrew Thomas coming out tomorrow. And then we also had Garrett Bowles, who was part of the first drop of Most Feared, and no right tackle. So no distribution there as far as the offensive line goes. Again, only when it comes to the 90s. And then on defense, we had 4 different cornerbacks. So Jair Alexander, we got Marshawn Lattimore coming tomorrow. We talked about Jeff Okudah, and we had Shaquille Griffin on part 1, but 0 safeties out of the 90 overall. So I just wish that they, like, paid attention to detail when it comes to things like that. When people are looking to build their teams and, fill in holes on their depth chart, like, we need help when it comes to stuff like that. And if you want to build out, one of the champions, of course, you get 3 90s back in return, and whatever you put into those sets, you get back in return. But, like, it's kind of limiting us now from wanting to do some of these other sets because we don't really need any of these other 90s. We're good at those positional groups. Now, let's move on to the LTDs and the champions. The LTD tomorrow is going to be Tyrann Mathieu, which 91 speed, 91 hit power, 90 zone, 87 man looks pretty good, but at the end of the day, and I hate to sound like a broken record, he's 5'11", so he's just not going to get it done against Harold Carmichael, Plaxico Burress, Roddy White, like these taller receivers that are out there, Megatron, you name them. He's just going to get mossed. Like, we need taller players. Now, the good news is we're getting one in Jalen Ramsey, so I kind of expected either him or Aaron Donald to get a card, and it's going to be Jalen Ramsey, a taller cornerback. This is a W, and I'm going to be going after this card on both of my accounts, main team and no money spent. 92 speed, 90 press, 91 zone, 92 man coverage. Just a very well-needed card and a good-looking card. The third 92 is going to be Kyle Pitts, which is another, Mutt favorite. People really love him in Mutt, and rightfully so. He's tall, 91 speed. The run block's not there at 65. He gives you short route running and mid route running both at 92. Same with catch and catch in traffic. Is he better than Dave Casper? It looks like he is. Now, Dave Casper's been running these Mutt streets for a while, but this card looks really good aside from that terrible run block. And then we have the third of 4 champions is going to be Devontae Adams. 90 speed. I would like to see that a little bit faster. 91, 92, definitely at least 91. He gets 91 catch, 92 catch in traffic, short route running at 91, mid at 90, and 89 at deep route running. Now, the final champion will be revealed on Twitter later tonight. It has to be a defensive player. They dropped 2 offensive players in Pitts and Devontae Adams, 1 in Jalen Ramsey on defense. So this has to be a defensive player. So it's not going to be Joe Burrow. I doubt it's going to be Aaron Donald. I see a little bit of Brown in there. Maybe it's going to be Myles Garrett. Maybe Khalil Mack. Kind of looks like there could be Chargers colors in there. But you would also have to think it's probably going to be a legend because the LTD in all 3 of the cards that have been revealed were current day players. So we're probably going to at least get one legend thrown in the mix, right? So a legend that's on defense. Take your guesses down below in the comment section. And then we kind of finish the video off with a big question that I'll be able to answer for you guys tomorrow. And that's, will this 90 overall Most Feared Hero Fantasy Pack contain any of the new 90s? Because remember, this pack is non-BND. When you get to level 30 in your Most Feared Field Pass, you can take this card, whatever card you pick, and put it into a Most Feared Champion set. So, like, if you want to go after Jalen Ramsey, you got 1/3 of what you need for that set from this pack. If you've already earned it and opened it, whatever card you picked, assuming you held onto that card, that can go into the new sets. So you're okay there, but whatever you put in, you're going to get back. Just keep that in mind. If you haven't opened it, I mean, that's what I'm doing basically. I have the pack just sitting here. If you haven't opened it, will it contain the new items? We will find out tomorrow afternoon. I'll be sure to let you know. If it does, we will do an updated video on the best 90 overalls to pick out of this pack. We did drop one last week, so if you guys want to check that out, we'll link it down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. And then the other thing that it could, come into play here is if you earn the pack already, it's going to contain only part 1 and 2. If you earn the pack after part 3 drops, then it's going to contain all 3 parts. So if you're very close to maxing out that Most Feared Field Pass, try to wait until tomorrow's content drops, then max it out, just to possibly protect yourself from only getting the options for 1 and 2. My No Money Spent account, we are very, very close to getting to level 30 to get that pack. I'm going to be sure to not earn it until after Most Feared Part 3 drops. And again, that's going to be tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. They did say this is the final part, but we could be surprised with additional content, maybe LTDs. It won't be a huge drop like this, but maybe a random card or two will come out either tomorrow or over the weekend, or maybe even on Halloween, which is going to be Monday. We shall see. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.